I have. Thank you. Yes, thank you so much. This is a teamwork, so we share duties and roles immediately, simultaneously. Yep. Thank you so much. And yes, next is the changes of assignment. So there is the person who is performing this duty, and this duty is called, this is done by the club officer named Vice President of Education. Competent Toastmaster Chokchai. Competent Toastmaster Chokchai, can you please report on the changes of assignment?
Yes, our meeting today, the Toastmaster of the day is Toastmaster Yong come already. Toastmaster Paul is table topic chairman and better English come already. Toastmaster Tevintala, joke telling come already. Speaker 1, speaker 2 come already. Generator, Toastmaster Trevor come already. PE1 come already. PE2, Toastmaster Pipas haven't come. We waiting for him. And timer and air counter, Toastmaster Jindalas come already. So nearly every row has come already. We wait for PE2. If PE2 don't come, maybe generator will do erase for him. Yeah. May I return the control to our president, please?
Yes.
Excuse me, who was speaker 2? Who was speaker number 2?
DTM Chulak.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yes. And thank you so much, Vice President of Education, Competent Toastmaster Chokchai. And next is time for us to start our meeting with this person. He is called Toastmaster of the Day, and this is performed by Toastmaster Young. Everybody, please welcome him on board.
Thank you very much, Madam President. And today I am delighted to be here and to act as Toastmaster of the Day. Today, the theme is you are the only person who can use your ability. Because of the them, I got very nice story to share with everyone here. 40 years ago, I was at my village and I studied at elementary level. So at that time, the student only 6 to 12 years old. And at that time, I got a friend. We tried to compete to each other about study in a good way. But he got another potential, so much potential. His handwriting, brilliant. He can be architecture. His body, very strong. His mentality was strong. After finish elementary school, he didn't have a chance to study. So he went to Bangkok to work and to get money for his living. But I tried to continue my study. What I'd like to say is his potential, his brilliant potential is gone. No one can use his potential. That's what I'd like to say today. Okay, let's get back to our program today. Today, as usual, we got 3 sessions. The first session is impromptu speaking. The table topic master, he will give you a question and you will answer without any preparation. Time allow you to speak for 2 minutes. You will see the green side when you speak up to 1 minute. You will see the yellow side when you speak up to 1.5 minutes. And you will see the red side until you speak up to 2 minutes. And then we got another session. We got speed session. We got two speakers today. The first one, CDM Chokshai, and the second one, DTM Shula. And the next session, we got Evaluate session. This session is about to reflect from the first session and the second session that we got a person who evaluate what we have done in this meeting. So let's start for our first session. I would like to introduce our table topic master for today. He is an experienced teacher. He got English school. He run this school and he tried to keep our students to be a better English. Please, everyone, welcome our secretary, this club, Toastmaster Paul.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster of the Day. It's a very, very nice intro there. The potential of what people can be. And also too, thank you for explaining the table topics session there, so I don't have to. We can get right to it. All right, so first off here, we have an interesting table topic session today. It's going to be where there are about 7 to 8 topics where it's an article title. And I'll read it to you and give you a little bit of information. And I'll give you a table topic question inspired by the headline. Okay, all right, we got unmuted, muted. Okay, all right, we're looking good. Okay, all right, so here we go. I'll share my screen and show you today here. Let's take a look. All right, so first off here, I'm gonna go ahead and ask for a volunteer while I'm going through this and start thinking about it right now. If I don't get one by the time I'm overviewing these headlines here, then I will choose someone. Yes?
Yeah, you can ask me.
Okay, all right, excellent. All right, Kun Chulak, DTM Chulak, are there potentially 34,000 Bob Ross paintings in the world? This topic here is about how a gentleman is where they produce thousands of masterpieces in their lifetime. There are these people who they just produce and produce and produce and produce. What do you think about productive people? What do you think about productive people? DTM Chulak, to you, sir.
Those table topic chairpersons and friends. I think these people are very valuable. They have initiative, they have design, they have potential, and they show it in their artwork so that people can appreciate. With these people, we can see beautiful paintings all around. And then I think it will make our life more enjoyable. If you have the painting, the good painting at your house, like me at the back, then I enjoy looking at it. I enjoy watching every day, and I feel young, never get old. I don't have to dye my hair. I'm 76, still black hair, because I have no worry. I look at all the corner, beautiful painting. This is the view of the river. This is the view of the clong. This is the views of the forest. So I can be in any place in this world, enjoy myself. Thanks to the art producing. These people, they are wonderful. And then they produce artwork differently. So we can appreciate in all angles. And I think it is good for this world to have artwork. Otherwise, it's so dry. My friend come to my home. He said, oh, this home is very lively. You know, lively, having life in it, having tree, having plant, having people. So enjoy the artwork. Return to you.
Thank you very, very much. That was, as expected, as always, excellent and a display of mastery. Okay, for our next topic here, I'll go ahead and choose GE Trevor Oxton, if that's all right. Okay, he's ready.
It's
Yes?
always all right. Yes.
Always ready. Okay, all right. And then I see a raised hand here. Okay, that's for the timer. All right, sharing the screen here. Okay, so now, sir, you may choose out of the top row here, right? Go ahead and choose out of the top row. One is the high-end industry, 2 is Harris Frozen, and 3 is the rise of non-alcoholic bars.
I don't like choices very much. Let's go the high-end water industry.
Okay, great. For your topic today, sir, is
Mhm.
that there is a $1,400 bottle of water from Japan, and it looks like this. What is your opinion of how water has really, really reached these very expensive heights? Thank you very much. To you.
All I can say is anybody in their right mind who'd pay $1,400 for a bottle of water is a complete idiot. I mean, they're bonkers. Absolutely insane. They're crazy. What else can I say? You'd never pay that for a bottle of water. Look, if you spoke to people 30 years ago, or maybe 40 years ago, and you said to them that you would go to 7-Eleven and pay 20 baht for a bottle of water, they'd laugh at you. You idiot. Who would pay 20 baht for a bottle of water? This is 30, 40 years ago. They selling water. You're crazy. You can't do that. And yet now we have an industry that's selling all sorts of water, claiming to be high-end water. Well, I got news for you. You're wasting your money. Most of the high-end waters have been tested. Most of them are pretty useless. So all you need to do, if you want a good bottle of water, and maybe you get a little bit of value out of what you're paying for, is get an alkaline test for the water. Get a litmus paper and test the water. The only water that's actually worth paying for is water with an alkaline value, not an acidic value, because that water actually is healthy. But if it's got any sort of acidic value, and I don't care what it looks like or where it comes from, don't drink it. You got it? Just don't drink it. You check and make sure that the water you're drinking is alkaline. I'd rather have safety than pay for some acidic water that's dragged from the top of Mount Kosciuszko or somewhere, or Mount, what is it? In Japan, I've forgotten now the mountain up the top, but yeah, I'm not going to buy that water. It's rubbish. Back to you, Topic Master.
I love how you started. It's the best part. It's really the best part. Thank you very much. Okay, all right. Next one here. Let me see here. I'll go ahead and choose Kuchok Chai or Kun Dev Kula, if you guys would like to go for it.
Okay.
All right. Okay. It's so nice to see you. Okay. All right. I texted you a little bit. It's great to see you. Okay. Here we go. All right. Sharing the screen here. Okay. Going back here. And now we have 3 categories here, or excuse me, 3 options here. One is about baby formula disappearing. The other one is about a cryptocurrency crashing. And the other one is about the first commercial space station.
Okay, about the cryptocurrency crashing.
Okay, all right. I won't go too complicated and I'll keep it simple. All right. But interestingly enough, it is connected to Thailand. Your topic for today is going to be What do you think about how cryptocurrency goes up and down in value? What do you think about the volatility of how all of this stuff goes up and down? To you, Toastmaster Devakula.
Table topic master. I myself is one of those who are against of cryptocurrency. I never invest in that part, not because I'm not interested in investment, but I see that it's not an investment. It's not a currency. Cryptocurrency, how can a currency can go up and down with such a high volatility? And if you ask me why or the reason is that because someone, or if you can call the conspiracy theory, there is someone like a deep state control the up and down of the cryptocurrency. And it is one of the means to burn cash, because all of us know that there is a lot of cash that printed by the Fed, printed by any other government that try to help to spur the growth of the economy. So I understand, I know for sure that one day it will go down and down. You can say that if you follow Warren Buffett, he won't invest in cryptocurrency either. So what you have to, if you ask me why each Luna, I can say not just Luna, Terra Luna, every cryptocurrency, including the Bitcoin, the BTC, I can bet with you all that you will see that it will go down further. This one is just a source, just starting. You will see, because it's not a real currency, not a real investment. And now everyone, those who made profit already take the profit. So now it's just like a fireflies that are in the market. Table topic master.
Thank you very much. I hear the passion from the beginning. All right. I always love that part. Yeah. This is my favorite part of Toastmasters, starting strong, right? It's a good thing that we all learn from it, really. Thank you. Okay. I believe I'm running out of time on this factor here. I can do one more if we like. Yes. Yes. One more. Okay. All right. One of my favorite distinguished Toastmasters just popped into the meeting here, which is wonderful. Kudvichai, would you be willing to take the last one?
I just wake up, so.
So that means you're fresh. Okay, great. Okay. All right. Positive thinking. I like that.
Not too difficult for me, because I am.
You'll like this one. You'll like this one, I promise. All right. Okay. This the final one here is going to be about a guy named Harris Rosen, the entrepreneur that adopted a city. And a long story short here is that this gentleman has been creating hotels all of his life. He got fired from Disney, and they said, you will never be a company man. But in the end, he ended up building an entire chain of hotels and then completely revolutionizing and changing a neighborhood where he gave scholarships to every single person who lived there. In the end, he was able to improve all of the crime statistic rates in that area. And my question to you, and in line with our theme today, sir, is that our Toastmaster of the day said, what is your potential? How do you find what you can do? And I find one of the best ways is to analyze somebody who did it already. And so what is your opinion of people who fight and grow and change and build things in this world?
Okay. Thank you, table topic master. That is a very good question. In general, we look at other people, see what the other people are doing, and we copy. If we copy right, then is a success. If the copy is wrong, then it will not be a success. So you have got to be very cautious. You think Warren Buffett is very smart, so you like to follow Warren Buffett. Maybe your nature or your behavior is not Warren Buffett. You better be yourself. To me personally, I think it's very important to always look at yourself first, see how you can improve yourself. Such as like myself now, I'm 25 years old. In marketing, it's a term that we call saturated. The product has been saturated. There is no growing, there is no increasing, so I'm saturated. In marketing, they say if you are saturated, the best way to do is to have development. Change the product that you are having, change yourself so that you can become a new person again and in the market. That is what I always talk to myself, that do I have any change for myself? I never look, when I go into the stock market, I never look at other people, what the other people are doing or making the money. Because you'll be very sad when somebody say that they're making a lot of money and then you don't make. But when other people say, well, I don't make money, and then you make me, oh, I'm very happy I make money because the other people don't make money. That is not the right way to do it. You have got to ask yourself how much you can do and how much you can make it and how much you can improve so that you will not be trapped in the wrong experience again. Life is an improvement. That is what I think. So when you come to saturation, adapt, adopt, and then have a new development and become a new product, and you will never be a source of behind any person at all. Be in the development stage all the time. Thank you.
Thank you very much. That was an incredible answer and a great closing for our table topic session today. Blending our theme, personal inspiration, and the way that people can grow. Thank you very much. Toastmaster of the day, Kunyo, go ahead.
Thank you very much. Wow, thank you for your beautiful table topic session today. Please, everyone, give him a big round of applause. Next one, we got Joke Teller from DTM. Davika.
Not DTM, not DTM.
Yes.
TM, just TM.
Yes.
Okay. Since there was a tourist travel into Poland, and it was the last day, so he wanted to drop by a local. He saw like a local British pub in Poland, so he decided to get in, want to grab a mug of beer, maybe want to try the fresh brewed beer, and ask for how much is a mug of beer. The owner said, oh, 100 euro. The tourist almost screamed, 100 euro, how come? The pub owner said, oh, the beer is actually just 10 euro. But then, since we have the war in Ukraine, so 50 euro will go to support to the fight of the military in Ukraine, and 30 euro will go to UNICEF to support all the children that will affect from the war, and 10 euro is for local tax. The tourists think very hard. Oh, 100 euro, but okay, this is the last day, and he saw the sign that, oh, it's like unique, a typical pub in town. So he made up his mind and gave the owner, okay, I will buy 100 euro mug of beer. So he gave the banknote of 100 euro. The owner picked up the banknote and then changed back 10 euro. The tourist at first, oh, is this a discount for 10%? The owner said, oh, no, sorry. The beer already sold out. Yeah.
Thank you very much. Wow, thank you very much. And anyone else would like to share? Yes, yes.
Yeah, Toastmaster of the day and friends. A man who got brain problem, then seeing the doctor said, you are very lucky. Now we can have the technology, we can change the brain. But the brain is very costly. He asked how much? It depends. American brain, $80,000. German brain, 90,000. And then Japanese brain, 100,000. And if you want a Thai brain, 2 million. Wow. How come Thai brain so expensive? Well, because they really rarely use, they use it very little and receive the brain wash every day.
Yes, thank you very much. Please, DTM Pichai, would you like to?
Yeah, this is a very short one. Anyway, the old couple is having breakfast in the morning, which is quite usual. 8 o'clock in the morning, having coffee and tea. So the wife said, well, you are reading newspaper. I wish I were the newspaper so that you will be able to hold me every morning like this. The husband said that I also wish you were the newspaper so that I can change a newspaper every day.
Thank you very much. So, DTM Supot, you just come. Would you like to say joke or would you like to say something? Welcome to our meeting.
I have no joke today, but I just want to say I'm very happy to hear a lot of jokes from many guru of Toastmaster. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I
Okay.
think yes. Yes.
May I tell the joke for Toastmaster support? Yes. There is a very lovely girl, and there is two men wanted to be her boyfriend. One is a doctor, and one is an engineer. The doctor always come and give the girl the rose every day. The girl is very appreciated. Then the engineer come, and every day the engineer give the girl one apple every day. The lady was very surprised why the engineer always give her an apple. So she asked the engineer, why do you give me an apple? The engineer says, I give you an apple every day because an apple every day take the doctor away. Yeah.
Thank you very much. Before we go for a break, I would like to invite our guest, Kun future Toastmaster Kitty. Would you like to say something or introduce yourself? Kitty. Yes, would you like to turn on your camera?
Turn on, but actually I'm just driving, so
Okay,
not a good time for talking.
Okay.
But I like to join you all. Yes.
Okay, thank you very much. So we have a break for 5 minutes and we come back.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, Kun Chok Thai, for always remember my joke.
Toastmaster Paul, tell me what you're teaching.
Yes, sir. These days I'm actually kind of transitioning out of teaching, honestly. I teach about like maybe 6 to 10 hours a week, maybe now. And most of my time is spent writing now. It's a lot of writing. I'm tired. That's why I'm different than
Well, what's your theme with the writing? I don't expect you to detail what you're doing because it's not released yet, but what's your theme in writing?
It's where I am a professional writer for articles in copywriting as well as investigative journalism. So it's that all of the different pieces that I'm doing is kind of getting down to the nuts and bolts of what's out there. In a nutshell, it's kind of where writing out there on the internet is a rehashing and copy and paste of many, many, many different things and sources. And I find that like even wiki sources have like 3 sources inside of there separated by decades, and then they contradict each other. But and then you got a New York Times guy quoting that. But I'm complaining now. Yes.
So how much of investigative are you? I mean, well, the main reason I ask that is because mainstream don't investigate stories anymore. They just read them as they are, right or wrong. And I'm just wondering, do you really look in and investigate your material?
I would say that the majority of writers are paid per word or per article or on salary. And I guess the biggest difference with me is that the purpose of it is to generate more traffic for the website, which develops more intrinsic value. And then if I'm able to do that, that's where the bidding price for the website goes up. And then that would be like kind of, I guess, the max end level of writing.
Yeah. I'm just mainly disturbed by the number of, well, it's like scientists and writers. The media is under control at the moment, you understand? And if you don't agree with the people that own the media, you're out. See you later. And this is my disturbing discovery of late, is how well controlled the media is. And some medias have got to agree with the government all the time, and some don't. So there's 2 sides to the story, but they have got to agree with the owners. A little bit like scientists. It's funny how scientists do experiments and they always seem to agree with the people who are paying them.
I hear
They
you.
never disagree.
No, I completely hear you. And if there's time in the break, I'll give this short example. There is a bunch of hoopla right now about a bunch of cows dying in Kansas, right? And it's where the real reason they died is because they're fat feeding lot cattle that are not used to heat waves, right? But that in combination with like the fires and baby formula stuff and all of this is that all of these conspiracy theories get generated, you know? And it's like, no, they just died because of the heat wave, guys, you know? Right, yeah.
It wasn't 5G on the farm.
Okay, I think, thank you very much. I think we will go back to our program because we got a short time today. And next one, we got speech session. Tonight, we got 2 speakers. The first speaker, CTM Shokchai. I would like his personal evaluator to speak about his object.
Mr. Toastmaster of the day and friends, for this pathway, it is motivational strategies. Prepare to speak for the professional, to speak professionally. The title is The Force Awaken. Okay, the purpose of this project is for the member to practice developing and presenting a long speech. Okay. The member should demonstrate excellent presentation skill and deliver compelling content. Time 18 to 22 minutes. Yes.
10 to 12.
10
10 to 8.
10 to 12,
10 to 12. Yes.
sorry, 10 to 12 minutes.
Yep. Thank you very much, DTM Chulak. And now, CTM Chokchai, he will deliver his speech, The Force of Awakening. Is correct, yes. Okay, yes, please everyone welcome CTM Chokchai on the stage.
Toastmaster of the day, ladies and gentlemen. Have you ever seen the movie Star Wars Episode 7, The Force Awakens? In this movie, Rey, the lady who want to be Jedi, she go to find the Master of Jedi, and he practice until he know how to control Force, because she believe there is Force. That's why she practice, she learn until she become the master of the Force. Do you know we are smarter than we think? There are a lot of potential in ourselves that we haven't used, that we cannot bring it out. In the research in psychology, they say if we have 100% of potential, we can use it only 5% or 10%. And there are a lot of potential within ourselves, asleep in ourselves. And only one person who can evoke our potential up is ourselves. We are the only one person who can evoke our force up. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to evoke your potential up, first, you need to set intention. Because of strong intention, become the passion, become the goal, become the thing that you want to get it. You give all your power to get it. If you set the goal, if you set your dream. If your dream do not scare you, that's because your dream is not big enough. Do not scare to dream your goal, because it is the first step to bring your potential out. After you dare enough to dream, to set your goal, you clear in your mind that you want these things, then you have to make the right attitude that it is possible. It can happen. You can do it. You make the positive picture in your mind. Think the picture that you can do it. Mostly, we think of negative picture, such as when I was the representative in a big contest. I always think that if I forgot any one sentence, what will happen? And when I forgot one sentence, wow, it happened already. I was shocked. And this happened. Finally, if we believe that we can go on, we can survive. Do you see? We survive from many things, and this time we will survive too. Although I forgot what should I say, and I was confused already. However, I have to say something, and I can remember the ending. So I try to go to the ending. And that is because of we believe. If we believe we can fight, we can find. If you can dream of it, you can get it. You have to learn. You have to practice until you get more experience. You get more skill. You get the right skill. Experience, knowledge is something that can make you become stronger, have more confidence, and make you survive. In this day, there is a call from call center to make us, to cheat us. And last week, a call center called me that he called from one office and one government center, GSTC, and he told me that my telephone number is for complaint that interrupt so many people. Within 1 hour, my phone was banned and I cannot use my phone. I have to give him all my information. But because I know the knowledge already, this is not real. So I can survive because I know it's in advance. So I am confident to talk with him, although he tells with strong voice to make me fear. But I have to survive. You see, if we know in advance, if we have the knowledge, if we have the experience, we know how to respond to every situation, and we can adapt to the situation. Knowing knowledge, having more experience, and learn to be flexible. Because when we learn to be flexible, we can adapt, we can change our step, suit for the situation that happened. There is a story, Robert Kiyosaki. He wants to sell the game called Cash Flow, the game to teach people about how to use money. He tells us that this game, Cash Flow, is the investment seminar in this box. You just play this game only 3 hours. You will have the knowledge about how to save money. He tried to sell his game, but his game is complicated. So it cannot sell. So he liked the brochure, but his brochure is quite big, and he tried to give the information about the concept of this game and how this game happened, the history before this game. Now the brochure is become quite thick, become a book. The people like to buy this brochure. Finally, he adapted his step by he changed his brochure as a book named Rich Dad Poor Dad. His brochure become popular, so he sell part to the money for side, and he sell part. He part by so many parts. His book become bestseller. Although he begin with the game, but when he see that his game is not work, but he can sell the brochure is better, so he changed to sell the books. The successful people can be flexible, can be adapt to the situation. If we believe, we can do it. We think we have the good picture in our mind. We believe in the picture. We have the power. We prepare, we plan, and we practice. We become flexible. This is the way how to we get more successful. When we make the thing happen, we become success. More success we get, we become more confident. When we confident, of course, the world is become to us, belong to us. We can use many power in ourselves. Don't remember that, don't forget that you are the only one who can awaken your power, and you dare to redeem. However, your life bad is bad. Do not give up. Believe that you will survive. Why? You still breathing. There is still hope. You never know that how much you strong until the stain is your last choice that you must try to do. Try to get all of your potential. Learn, practice, believe in your dream, believe in your potential. You can do it. Ladies and gentlemen, lives belong to us. And we have to strong to overcome every obstacle. We are the only one who take responsibility to our life, make our life successful. Try, practice, get every chance to be better. And at the end, you will thank you for yourself that you begin today to make yourself become stronger. Toastmaster of the day, please.
Wow, thank you very much, wow, for your beautiful speech. And the personal evaluator will evaluate your speech. Next, I would like to welcome another speaker, DTM Shulak. His speech is, the title is The Holy Goat, and his personal evaluator is DTM Pichai. This speech is unclassified, so DTM Pichai don't have to speak on his objective.
Sorry, Toastmaster of the day, what is the topic again?
The title is
The Holy Goats. The Holy Goats. G-O-A-T Goats.
P-O.
G-O-A-T Goat.
The Holy Boat.
แพะศักดิ์สิทธิ์แพะศักดิ์สิทธิ์ The
Goat,
Holy Goats. G-O-A-T Goats.
Yes, it's time ready.
Okay. May I make special request? I would like to speak for 10 minutes. Timekeeper, the first 5 minutes, please show me the green sign for 5 seconds, and then you take it down. And then 8, 9, 10, green, yellow, and red normally. Okay? Yeah. So that I can go on. And because it's the first time that somebody, my son just taught me how to use the what you call share screen. Let me try a little bit before I begin. Okay. I hope that I can do it.
Everyone, please welcome our DTM Chulak on the stage.
Thank you very much. Let me try the share screen first. I hope I can still remember. 1 second, please. Then share screen. Then screen. And then here. Share screen, start. and then wait. Share screen. Share screen. Okay. How? Go to the screen. Oh my God. Wait. I share screen already, right? Then can you see the screen? Excuse me, can you see the screen?
No.
No, we
Oh.
cannot.
Only black screen.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Wait.
Can't see you or the screen. We're really in the dark.
Oh. I see. My goodness, I didn't test it before. Wait. Here you cannot see anything.
Cannot.
Nothing.
Wait. Let me share screen again. Oh. I should have tried before. Wait. How to go back?
You can send the link to me, then I can share it for you.
Yeah. Okay. Let me try again.
Yep.
Oh. How to go back?
You are using iPad, right?
Yeah, I used to do it. Wait. How to do? I go back. How to go back? Oh, cannot. How to go back to? You see something? No?
Not yet.
You see it already?
Not yet. There's nothing.
Oh, how to go back to normal? Okay, let me try last time. Then I will do it without. Okay, let me try again. I should try before. Let me see how to share screen. Okay, let me share screen last time. Then I go to share screen and then start. 1, 2, 3.
That is the white screen on showing.
Let me see. Can you see it?
Yes.
You see it already, right?
Yes. We can
Okay.
see the monk and the goat.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes,
okay.
yes.
Okay. Sorry about that. Okay.
Yep.
I'm Toastmaster of the days. Welcome, guest fellow members. Yeah. So today I'm going to talk about something new. It is the holy or the wealthy goats. The holy or wealthy goats, that means this is a kind of amulet. You know, in Thailand, we have Buddha image. This is amulet in form of goats. So the monk Luang Pu Am was the one who initiated this. Okay. Then Luang Pu Am. Okay. You see this one? The code, right? Yeah. The code, they could make it in form of the grain, the rice grain, very small, right? But they could use instrument to make it beautiful like this, as in the shape of the goat. Okay, I show you first, then I explain later. And then this is showing the grain, the size of the grain, and then they craft it as the goat. Okay, so it become like this, beautiful, right? This is the holy goat I mentioned of Luang Pu Am. One of these costs about from 400 to 600,000 baht. It's more than 100 years. So I tell you the story that Luang Pu Am thought of this. He used the horn of the buffalo, white buffalo, that got lightning from the sky, lightning, and then die because of the lightning. And then he used the horn to make this, and then go to the process to make it holy. So, okay, this is the other shape. Then the horn, the white buffalo horn become this, just like honey color, beautiful, right? And then you will see different shape. This is very tiny, from 6 millimeter to 1.5 centimeters. The biggest one is 4.5 centimeter. I show you first the goat. This is 4.5 centimeters. Okay. And then this is honey shape. And then this is 3 color. The color change from horn to this color. Okay. So I show you all this, then I tell you the story. Okay. Luang Pu Am used the horn of the buffalo to cleft and then make it holy. We call the holy goat. Why he choose the goat? Because the goat is a kind of animal. Do you know that one male goat could have or look after 15 female goats, and they stay together in harmony? So they have the big charm. And the goat is a kind of animal that protect all the group. So they think that whoever having this tiny goat with ceremony, with sacred, and with holy secret inside the goat, then it will be a good governing, you know, a good leader, because the male goat could take care of 15 female goats. So, and they never fight. The 15 stay together happily, never fight. So they think that there is a charm in this goat. And this buffalo died because of the lightning strike. They believe that is coming from the heaven. It's the gift from the heaven to sacrifice the buffalo. So the horn of this buffalo will be very, very special and holy. And whoever have this will be good for trading, having charm, talking to anyone people will like, and then getting rich. And the ghost has got one Thai word. That is, the God will take away your sin. You know, Have you ever heard the Thai saying แพะรับบาป So anything bad in your life, this God will take away. And then any blessing, the God will bring it to you. So you will be happy, successful. You can talk to anyone with charm and successful in business, in the working world, and you will be strong like a God. The God has long life and very strong. So people believe that this God, if you have it, then it will give you blessing. So I tell you the story. I'm a collector of this amulet. And then nowadays, it's very difficult to find one. So it's over 100 years. And people who have this will be blessing with a lot of things. So it becomes a rare item. Just like collecting painting, this is very rare. And for those who have this will be free from all the bad things. You know, in Thai, sometimes some people giving bad thing to you. They can send the bad thing to you through their praying. They can wishing you the best of luck by praying. So this God will protect you from all the bad things and bring back to you all the good things. So this God of Luang Pu Am nowadays is a very rare item and very expensive. Then I would like to let you know that this is something new to you. Then you will know that there are amulets like this and people like to collect it very much. So if one day you want to see the real thing, I can show you. It's really beautiful and it's unbelievable. A small like a rice grain can make this beautiful gods. Believe it or not. And then when you have it, then you'll be very happy with the art of making. It's almost impossible. The small thing like that could make it so beautiful like this. And the color could change to 3 colors. This is the most expensive item. All the color, this color is the rare. So I hope that you will have new knowledge about the holy gods and the wealthy gods. And I wish that all the gods that I have will bless you with good luck charm, with character of the charming, and you talk to anybody, people will like you. All things bad come to you. It will get away with all my ghosts. I ask them to bless for you. And that is the production or the creative or the holy things from Luang Pu Am. Believe it or not, why they praying this God in the container? It could jump out the container and come out. And then the priest will get this God and give to the people. So it's something new that I think that we should know. There are amulets like this. And I hope that you enjoy the story. Return to you.
Yes, thank you very much for your beautiful speech. And your personal evaluator gonna evaluate your speech. Please, everyone, give him a big round of applause. And next, I would like to invite.
Sorry about the time wasting because of my inexperience.
No worry. Okay, next, I would like to invite our personal our general evaluator for today. Please, everyone, welcome DTM Trevor for his evaluation.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, it's been an interesting night tonight. We started 10 minutes late, actually. That was interesting. So we've got a lot of clubs now where people never arrive on time. So at the meeting time we were supposed to start, I think we had 3 people, maybe 4, but I think 3. And the meeting was supposed to start, but then we got 5 people, and later and later and later, we finally got more people. So, yeah, I don't know what it is. A lot of clubs are getting this habit where everybody's just arriving after the start of the meeting. Sometimes I wonder if they're scared, because if they arrive early, they might get an extra job. Well, they might get a job. I don't know, but people just keep arriving late. So we'll have to look at it. I don't want to be critical, but I just think it's a thing worth looking at. Maybe we need to have more communication about that, you know, before meetings. Are you getting here on time or whatever, and et cetera, et cetera. The President Chindarat, well, she opened the meeting and that was quite interesting. And she's taken on, what? She's the president and the timekeeper and the hour counter. So multitasking again, doing well and always enthusiastic. That's what I love, the enthusiastic. And I will say the same for Toastmaster Yong. And you know what? Actually, Toastmaster Yong, I sat down and watched a recording of you doing the Untitled meeting. You must have been the boss of the meeting, because that's the way I see it. And that was quite fascinating. I like seeing that. So sometimes recording is good. I picked up that recording and I didn't even know we had a really good running Udon Tani club. So thank you for that meeting and thank you for this meeting. I like the opening story at a village when you're young. And that's what we really want, ladies and gentlemen. We love hearing personal stories. We're really a bunch of sticky beaks. And that's why Thai drama and Thai reality TV is so popular. If you start talking about yourself, oh, everybody's listening. Yes, we want to know. And everybody remembers. Isn't that funny? You talk about yourself, we'll remember it. If you give us a lecture, we'll remember nothing. Not a thing, not a cracker. But if you talk about yourself, we will remember. We'll remember you. Okay, so very interesting way to go. Then we had table topics with Toastmaster Paul. That was an interesting way to go, but I just think a roundabout way and the questions were just getting a little long, you know what I mean? A little bit long in the tooth, the way we introduced it. It was different. I don't believe in giving people too much choice, you know, in topics. You know, like when I had to pick from 3, I would have just said, CTM Trevor, the bottled water is yours. And that's it. Go for it. And so something like that. I like those sort of things, but I'll evaluate the table topics later. First, I'd love to hear from our very busy president and timekeeper, DTM Chindarat. Can we have the times for the table topics and the speeches, please?
Yes. Thank you, General Evaluator, Competent Toastmaster Trevor. As a timekeeper, I keep record of all the speakers' performance in this meeting. For those respondents in the table topic session, wow, congratulations. All the 4 respondents answers the impromptu questions within 2 minutes and not beyond 2 minutes 30 seconds. Great job. Have done up to 2 minutes. Is a great one. And all within the time frame. Good luck. Thank you. And for the prepared speech, speakers, number 1, Competent Toastmaster Chokchai. Time allowed 12 minutes, he took 11 minutes 49 seconds. 11 minutes 49 seconds. Then the second speaker, distinguished Toastmaster Chulak, time allowed 8 to 10 minutes. He took 10 minutes and 6 seconds. And this is the time report up to now. Back to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you very much. Well, next on the program, as I'm chronologically going through it, was the table topics. And I've already spoken about our table topics master. And the table topics turned out to be rather interesting, I thought, fairly diverse line of, and we really didn't know what we were getting into, did we, when we were getting into the table topics? So I liked the first one, DTM Chulak, and the topic was something like prolific artists or artists who just pump out thousands of pieces. The interesting part about DTM Chulak is he changed the topic, didn't he? He just went on about, well, he went out about loving painting and paintings, and it keeps him young, etc., etc. So, hey, you can do that. Look, just go to any politician. They'll do exactly the same. So if you're going to master the art of changing the topic and turning it around, you're practicing to be a politician, aren't you? Because that's exactly what they do. And the second thing a politician does, he doesn't want to answer the question anyway. So there you go. So he's on his way. Second topic was me. I don't even know what I did now. I've forgotten. Cryptocurrency by Cantabon. Well, that was interesting because I mean, look, what makes the topic really interesting is I agree with her. That's always, look, you don't want to hear always people that agree with you, but this particular one, I really agree with you. I think it's just a form of gambling, legal gambling, and it should be illegal because it's a pyramid. It's pyramid marketing and it's got no product. It should be illegal. In Australia, it should be anyway. Totally illegal. But cryptocurrency is here, and I've got young relatives downstairs who are investing in it. And yeah, look, it's not a currency. So first off, the topic started with I'm not an investor, etc., etc., and it's not a currency. Yes, you're right. High volatility. It's ridiculous to call it a currency because it's just a gambling thing. And the biggest thing that Warren Buffett said to me about it is he said that cryptocurrency depends on you buying it and then somebody else buying it at a higher value. Yet there's nothing there. There's nothing there. But you've got to go in and buy it at a higher value, so somebody else has got to buy it at a higher value so you can make a profit? What? And what are they buying? Nothing. There's absolutely nothing there to buy. That's strange, isn't it? Cryptocurrency. Well, anyway, the government interference, we're talking about that, and cryptocurrency can go down. Of course it can. It can go down to zero. Not many things can. I just missed that little line at the end about the firefly. I would have loved to. I just didn't pick it up. You know what I mean? I'm a slow. You've got to speak slowly to me sometimes for me to pick it up. But I liked it. Great topic, DTM Pichai. His topic is something about like changing the world. It was a very broad-ranging question. And he said, look at other people. We're looking at other people and copying. And Warren Buffett got a mention again. Wow, 2 topics in a row. What the heck? But he said, look at yourself. And we went on to saturated marking and beating the market. You've got to change yourself, etc. Well, yeah, I just think needed a bit better logical sequence there, would have been a little bit better. But, you know, always be in the development stage. So that was a good ending. I rather like that. But just the logical sequence of that was just a little bit confusing for me, I thought. Then well, that's all the topics, because really to make a good topic, to me, it's a mini speech. You've got to have an opening. You've got to catch the attention of the audience. And because even if DTM Chulak, you're making a lot of noise there, you're not muted. So Yes, you're still, oh, you're good now. That's beauty. It's got to be personal. You've got to reveal in a topic, if you really want people to grab it, you've got to be in the topic yourself. We got to go along with you, a story about you, with you, using you as an example in a mini speech. That would really make a table topic. However, we've got to move on. And then we had the speech by Toastmasters, CTM. I like him because he's CTM like me. CTM Chochai. And to evaluate CTM Chochai's speech, we have none other than DTM Chulak. Now you can unmute, sir.
Yes. Okay. Table topic chairpersons and friends, and especially Toastmaster Chokchai. I have been watching you develop your speech from normal speech to a lengthy one, and then now you come to professional speaking. This evening, I think you have done very good job. The thing you gave us the picture about the robot, how he tried so hard, and at last he succeeds with the book that we all know very well. So that is very good. One thing I would like you to work on a little more, because you are expert now. So I noticed that the speaking can be natural, more natural than this. You use only one left hand all the time. Actually, professional speaker, you should go naturally and then let it flow without trying to do things much. And then you can work on the vocal variety. So your eye contact is good. Your hand gesture improve a little bit. Try to work on the vocal variety. And then how to stop sometime to change the vocal variety. So most of it still the same tone. Sometimes you want to straight, then you can make it more powerful. Like when you mention about life belongs to us. Yeah, life belongs to us, right? So you should thank yourself. Sometimes you stop a little while and then change the speed. It will capture. You will get more attention and more impression. All in all, I think it's a very good speech, and then I enjoy it very much. What you need to do next time, try to be natural. Try to be yourself and natural, and then let it go free. Work on the vocal variety. Don't make the same tone, okay? And use your hand naturally. I suggest that you might think of standing to speak like a speaker so that you can use your gesture. I believe that you can do it. So congratulations for your job. Well done. If you improve a little bit, you'll be very good. Congratulations. Yeah. So I return to you. Trevor.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chulak. But I DTM Chulak, but yeah, I think that was a little bit of a whitewash myself. The interesting thing about the speech is sometimes not all your audience are going to understand. And I definitely think that CTM Chochai is a bit younger than me because I'm nearly Mr. Chulak's age. So, you know, when you start talking about Jedis and Master of the Force, I'm sitting here, what are you talking about? I got no idea. You know what I mean? So you've just got to be careful of the audience. If you're speaking to a younger audience, yeah, fine. And too young an audience won't know what you're talking about either. So we've got to be a little bit cautious when we start talking about Jedi's, Master of the Force. We are the only one person. I don't get that, but anyway, that's fine. Be careful if you say, if we believe we can fly, we can fly. Well, I tell you what, if I stood on my balcony out there on the 15th floor and I spent 5 minutes believing I could fly, I don't think I could. Well, it'd be good for about the first 10 seconds, and then all I'll see is blackness after that. So you just got to be a little bit cautious about things like that. If you can believe you can fly, you can. Okay. It's just a little bit hard. Anyway, I'd love you to just sort of try and minimize your concepts. Too many concepts in one speech. I'm not saying they're wrong. I'm just saying too much. And you've got to, if you have a concept, you've got to tell a story or more than one story around the concept to let people conceive the concept that you're talking about. You know, rather than go from one concept to another concept, you jump straight into a game on how to make money. Huh? What happened there? You just finished talking about surviving, knowledge and entrepreneurship, and experience. And then you talked about flexible and adapting. And then you talked about game on how to make money. And then we were back to confidence, power and success. Yeah, I thought that just you need to get more onto one topic and expand it so that, and put it personally on yourself so that we know what we know what you're talking about. Tell us your experience, a story around you for that concept, and to make a difference. Yeah. But thank you for your speech tonight. You had me interested because I had to keep working out what you're talking about. And I'm going, what? He's got onto this. What's he got? You know, what's he doing with it? So I hope you understand what I'm talking about. I should speak slower myself. Otherwise, I get excited and I start talking too fast as well. So I've got to be careful that also I don't talk about too many things at once, because we've got an international audience here. So I have to be a little bit careful with my English and even slang that I use from Australia. So I don't know how many of you will understand if I said, damn it. Do you know what I'm saying? Well, some will, but I guarantee you some of my international audience will not understand what I'm saying when I go, damn it. You know, so we have to be careful. We have to be careful. Great. Well, this is going to be another one of high interest to me. The Holy Goat. I thought he was having fun of the Holy Ghost, but now we got the Holy Goat. You know, I mean, that's where I thought it was going, but no. I'm one of those black people. You know what I mean? I like black humor, dark humor, and the whole time I'm thinking of the Holy Ghost, and he's talking about the Holy Goat. Okay, great. So to evaluate DTM Chulak's speech, The Holy Goat, please welcome none other than DTM Pichai.
General Evaluator, thanks a lot for that. I myself have listened to the whole story, and it is really quite new to me, especially I'm not a person who is in this field of business or this field of study. But I admire DTM Chulak for his hard work, for his good intention of telling something which is rare, valuable, expensive and costly, and something that he can tell you that if you have that sort of thing, you'll be able to survive, have long life, you'll become very charming, and also you can be a very good leader too. Especially God is very sort of sexually active. So if you have that amulet with you, that will be a good blessing too. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I never know about all these things. So when I know it, I feel that it is quite interesting. But to believe it or not is something I have got to consider. There seem to be a lot of things we have got to think about it too, because we never know about all these things. But I admire your hard work and also your research on the subject for us all to know about it. And I believe that if I have got to, I know that you can do it, because if you spend 400,000 baht for that emirate, definitely you are willing to do so. But for me, I feel that I probably cannot afford to do it. And I probably don't think that it's worthwhile for me to keep that for 400,000. But this is again different ideas and different concept again. If you believe in something, you can always talk about it quite seriously, convincingly, until you expect other people to believe that this is a true story. There is always, but if you have that amulet and you can be just very lucky, you can be very successful, and also the Holy God can take away all your sins. That is something I feel that it all entirely depends on yourself too. If you want to be healthy, you probably have got to do a lot of exercise. And if you want your sin to be taken away, that might not be that easy. But you yourself, you must have sort of morally sound, and also you must have good intention. You must do well too. That is a main thing in life. For those items that come into you, that is part of it to protect you and console you and make you happy. It's a good story, but I'm not so much in it, in this sort of thing. But again, I got one thing which also I have the same idea with you too. That is, we have one sort of, in Wat Makam, there is one holy man who died, old man died, and he was really well cherished by everybody. That is, in Chinese, you say, Hui Lang Pat. He is a person who passed away, and his image was, put it in any shop and go around and ask, when you have that, what is the purpose of that? I said, you don't know about it. If we have that picture on, or have that incantation, with the incantation cloth, Pa Yan, incantation cloth on, I can sell very well. If you don't believe me, you can go to Siam, Ta Siam or Thai Siam shop. Every shop they have got that incantation cloth on it. So this is something, again, you have got to believe that if majority feel that this is something that can give you a big return, you always want to keep it. That is why I have kept this person, an old man, he passed away long time ago, but this is a holy image I have. So I believe in that, but it's really something new to me. But thanks a lot. It's a very convincing story. To believe or not, that is something else. I think the audience will have got to take into consideration. But I admire your hard work, your research. To go into that sort of story is not so easy. First, you must have it first. Second, you read about it. You have the history about it. To put all these things for the audience to understand and to listen to is quite a value too. Thanks a lot, DTM Chulak, for that.
Very good. I guess what I liked about it, the story. Firstly, it was a visual, simplistic story, easy for us to understand. We have no problem understanding, and there was repetition in the story so that we did understand. The second thing I like about it from a foreigner point of view is that I'm learning a little bit more about the minds of Thailand, Thailand residents, because I understand a little bit more of their thinking along those sort of things. So it was quite interesting for me. And I've got a new business for Mr. Sapot, is that what he can do is as he travels around Thailand, look for buffaloes that have been struck by lightning, okay, and get a signed letter. So TM Yong can countersign it to say that this buffalo got struck by lightning, and gather up the horns and take them to the goat carvers. You could make a lot of money doing that, couldn't you? We could have more goats out there. So that would be an interesting business. But I love the story, especially the buffalo getting struck by lightning. That's just fantastic. I don't know if it changes the composition of the horns or anything, but it was interesting. And we definitely needed, in that story, we definitely needed the slides, the pictures. It was a visual story, and we definitely, now I understand why Mr. Chulak spent so much time getting the pictures there, because I think the story wouldn't work without those pictures. I really enjoyed that, the pictures, okay? And I enjoyed the carving of the goat, and I just still don't know how the goat changes colour to be all, you know, how the light shines through it and becomes opaque. I don't know that. There's more to the story, really, isn't there? So, yeah, great. Thank you very much for that. I appreciate it. So, made my night, and I've got new information. Oh, one correction. Your English. It's not amulet. It's amulet. Not amulet, right? It's amulet in English, anyway. I don't know what other people say.
Amulet.
Amulet, yeah.
Yeah.
So get amulet, and that's the way Western people say it anyway. There could be countries that say amulet, but I've never heard of them. So yeah, the amulet, yes. Well, we have none other than the busiest person here almost in her second role, the R counter. Please welcome DTM Chindarat.
Thank you, General Evaluator again. As an art culture, as you know, in Toastmasters, we try to avoid all those filler words or unnecessary words or repeated words. For example, such as repeated words such as okay, like as an example. And today, from my report, I practice listening to all speakers to detect those filler words. And the report is DTM support got 2 R's. And Toastmaster Winnie, who has long been what we call attended the meeting quite a long time with her business, and today I'm so happy to have you here. You got the repeated words try to 2 times in your table topic answers. Give it up, but your answer is wow. And the last person, DTM Chulak, you are the champion. I think you have also what we call stop delivering the speeches for quite a long time. Then you get back, then you repeat with 5 hours. 6 okay in your speeches, and you repeated all these connecting words, conjunction, so and then in nearly every sentences. I remember that you try to reduce those down. However, because we practice delivering speech less than usual, and I have to admit it, I myself also like to say and as a connecting sentences or conjunction. Every time I also have to learn to avoid or reduce those and, the same as you. So we shall practice together, reduce those delivers. So this is all the reports from me. Thank you. Back to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations to those none.
Yes, I'd just like to speak a little bit more English slowly if we can. The interesting thing is one of the items brought up in Toastmaster Choke Choi's speech is how to make money, you know, a game on how to make money. Now, look, there's so many people out there offering the secrets to beat gambling, the secrets to beat the stock market. I mean, the big secrets to beat the stock market and become rich. Investment secrets. I'll teach you how to invest and make a lot of money. Everything like that. Why are they teaching you the secrets? This is the question I've got to ask you, ladies and gentlemen. Why? Because I promise you, if I had the secret of any of those things, I wouldn't tell anybody. Why would you? That means everybody would do it and there'd be no money to be made. So don't believe anybody that's got the secret to this or the secret to that. It's nonsense. If you have a secret and you knew how to make a lot of money, you wouldn't tell anybody, would you? Shh. And I'd make all the money because I knew the secret, but not tell anybody else. So it's a load of nonsense. Oftentimes people come to me with stuff like that. They ring me on the phone with investments and I say, how much have you made? Tell me quickly, how much have you made? And they go, but I'm sorry, bye-bye. It's hopeless. There's no such thing as the secret to success. Well, some people tell you the secret to success. That's probably not so bad, but the secret to making money on anything is just rubbish. If it's a secret, you keep it a secret. Now, for better English, please welcome again, Toastmaster Paul.
All right. Thank you very much. I'll keep this brief and just to keep the flow. All right. Let me share my screen here and I'll get this going. Just a moment. Bum, bum. Okay. We have a few key words to focus on today. I apologize. I wasn't able to do a word of the day today, so I did focus a little bit on some great words from today. The first one is going to be initiative, used by Kunchulak as soon as he answered. Initiative. Initiative is 3 syllables, and it's an adjective. And we have a little phrase here, taking the initiative. Actually, hold on, this is wrong. This is a noun. The next one we have is adaptive. We use this as an adjective, adaptive. We should use adaptive methods. Next, we have a word family, which is a connection to last month's grammarian section, which is going to be adaptation, adaptation. That was a great adaptation, right? And so you can use your commas as pauses here, right? And then next here, we have potential, human potential. And a little quick grammar comment there or tip is that you can create a compound noun, and it's essentially just a noun plus a noun, right? And it's cheating sometimes, it's sometimes wrong, but I find it to be very useful when you're trying to connect 2 ideas, a noun plus a noun, human potential. And then in this case here, you have 2 options actually, which is this can be an adjective and this can be a noun as well. It just depends on the way you use it in a sentence. The next one here is potentiality, potentiality. And I should have written the part here about how to pronounce it. I'll do that for you. Right, potentiality. And that's a really broken phonetic way to look at it, potentiality. And that's the potential ability for potential. And I like to say the potential for potential. And then that leads us to a quick pronunciation point. It's kind of grammar, but not really, which is possibilities, right? So lots of people, they say possibility or possible, and then you can use the plural form, which most of the time it's more grammatically correct, which is possibilities, possibilities. And I know for an American like myself, I say possibilities. It should be possibilities. Yes. All right. I hope that was helpful, everyone. Grammarian section out. Thank you.
Very good. Thank you, sir. A little bit complicated for some of us, but yes, I got it. My only advice for you, and I even made a little faux pas, I said, but when you're beginning your segment, I would like you to drop the, well, all right, you know, a lot of people do that at the beginning of segments. They go, all right, let's do it. Let's get it on. Hey, where do we begin? All sorts of things like that. Sorry, I'm thumping the desk now. I guarantee you can hear that through my microphone. Yeah. So I think in the beginning of the segment, we need to be much clean and clearer when we start. And today I'm going to teach you. Away we go. Would be great, I think, especially in that case. I've had a great meeting. I've enjoyed it from my point of view. I guess it's also you have let me do a lot of talking as a general evaluator. I don't know how our time's going. Ooh. Yes, we are running late. I better hand back to the Toastmaster of the day. Back to you, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you for your evaluation. Please, everyone, give him a big round of applause. And my duty is completed. I would like to return the control to Madam President.
Thank you. Our wonderful Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Young. You have done great job, and this is I hope that this is your second or third time practicing this Toastmaster of the day. You are now the professional master of ceremonies. Thank you to have you here with us. And today we have all the sessions have been completed successfully and fruitfully. We learn from each other, from the speakers, from the respondents on the table topic session, and ideas and experience, informative knowledge. And I hope that you all can take all those, and even with the positive feedback from the evaluators, from the personal evaluators as well, and also from the accountant, the better English person, all in this meeting are important to Toastmaster members, to all of us who would like to practice public speaking, or even we couldn't go to public speaking on stage or elsewhere or on Tik Tok. However, we can practice our own self in our organization environment, presentation, talk to your boss, other partners. Thank you to have you here. And before we end the session, I would like to listen to the comments and how you feel attending this meeting, even though it is your first time attending the meeting. Let me call DTM support first, and our guest Kun Kitty will be following.
Thank you so much. I always like to attend Lam Thong Toastmaster Club. It's an old club. It has a lot of people who can teach me. Especially today, I think that I'm lucky to listen to DTM Chulak story. Let me sidetrack a little bit that I had worked in the upcountry for 15 years. So I worked with farmers, bureaucrats, local people. And so if DTM Chulak was allowed to speak something like this, maybe next meeting, I will speak something. I work in so many provinces in Thailand, and I think we can share this and ask for Trevor and DTM Chulak comment and other people. Anyway, I would like to say that Lam Thong is a great club. And this used to be a club. That's why so many politicians, which I'm working with, decided to come and learn something. So I'm always tell people that this is a quality club. Please come in, please learn something, like I have learned something from attending this club of flow. Thank you so much, DTM Chindarat. Thank you.
Thank you for your comments and how you feel attending the meeting. And next is our guest, honorable guest, Kun Kitty.
Hi, I'm Kitty, and this is my second time here, and I'm very happy to be here. However, for the next time, I will be trying to be on time to join at the first of the beginning. And I think this club has thing to share, and I think I will learn a lot from here as well. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. And our next meeting will be on Tuesday, July the 5th. Yes. And next is DTM Pichai. Love to have you with us again.
Well, I like to ask DTM Chulak whether you have any holy gods in possession. You have any, or you have 1, 2, 3, or nothing?
I have the maximum number in Thailand. I think I have about 15 of them. Now,
15 of them.
Now to have one is a dream. If you try to go to Puka, you try to go to the Buddha shop and ask for the holy quote, Pet Long Pu Am. Nobody got it. Even the big collector, they didn't have it. So I was so lucky. My friend pawned this item, and then the one who pawned got problem in COVID, so they could not get back the money. So he called me, and then I got it. Just by luck.
Oh yeah.
And from now on, I don't think in this life I could get another one.
So you have 15 altogether in possession. 15, 1 5.
Yeah, 15, 1 5.
That's why you are very wealthy.
All of them are the best, are the top, with a lot of certificate competition, getting the first prize.
That is why you are very wealthy, and also you are very lucky, and you are very successful. I'm quite sure that is a true story too. If you tell me that you don't have any, then your story will hold no water.
If I don't have it, I will not say it.
Yeah, that is why you have been talking it so seriously.
I don't know how to use PowerPoint. Today I try to learn how to use it, and just to show it to you.
Yes,
so what I learned today is what is uncommon, you can make it common just by your own presentation. So today, Holy God is uncommon. Now it's become common to me now, because that has been told in the public like this. I'll be searching for one too.
Yes, okay. Thank you so much. Then let me call. I hope you all enjoy the meeting and receive feedbacks from all of us. And you can take back for your improvement, or if you don't like it, you can just leave it here. Don't take it on your shoulders. Leave it here in the meeting. Thank you so much. And I would like to call this meeting number 2667 to adjourn.
Take picture, please.
The photo, please. Who can take the photo?
I got it. Okay. All right.
Okay,
3, 2,
Everybody.
1. Smile. All right. Great. Thank you very much, guys.
Okay,
Thank you.
thank
See
you.
you all.
Yes, so see you. And the members, can you please stay on? We shall have meeting to elect the club officers for next term. Trevor, you can be with us, even though you don't want to take the.
I've got to
the
go to
officer.
sleep very shortly, but hey, I was just thinking I could pay a Chinese company to make 100,000 hard plastic holy goats. What do you reckon?
Wow. Wow. Oh,
See you
yes.
guys. I got to go. Sorry, I have got to go to bed.
Okay.
It's nearly
Yeah,
midnight. Okay. See ya.
Good night. Good night.
Good night.
Paul,
Thanks,
Paul,
guys.
you can stop recording